Hi. So today I want to record a video and give you some practical ways to open up and develop your third eye. And again, a lot has been said and discussed about the third eye, and everybody seemed to point to the fact that to open up your third eye is very important to your spiritual evolution. And I agree. But first I want to mention what the third eye is to me. Third eye is not something that is right here in your forehead. Right here on my forehead is a quarter. And it will stay there. But how it stays there, I'll tell you pretty soon. Our body emits a very powerful electromagnetic field, and when we are centered, balanced, and serene, there is a very balanced form to that magnetic field. However, when we are emotionally disturbed, angry, furious, upset, whatever disturbing emotions we may have, or even overly excited, or completely focused on something outside, our electromagnetic field of our body becomes unstable and kind of jiggity. And the way to detect it is to start practicing holding a coin or an object in the place of your third eye. As you can see, I'm shaking my head, I'm even bending and nodding my head, and the coin is not falling off because I'm very calm, centered, and serene. My electromagnetic field is pretty even and strong and stable. I do not focus my energy out there. I am in here and I'm centered. So the coin simply stays there. Now, I must admit that it took me many years of practice and programming, processing, evolving meditation, healing to clear a lot of blockages that would prevent me from having a very powerful, strong, and homogeneous electromagnetic field or aura, and which is pretty much same. I can't say that aura and electromagnetic field is the same, but it's kind of the same emission of energy from our human body. Also, in the same under the same scope, I would mention the ability to see with the third eye, which is the ability to see beyond the duality, to see beyond what's right and wrong, good, bad, yes, no, male, female, all the extremes of duality. When we are able to see beyond it, we are in a way are connected to the divine vision, which is what the vision of the third eye is representing. So when we're able to step in our own perception beyond the judgment of yes, no, good, bad, that is when we are really connected to the divine vision or the third eye. Now, one of my spiritual friends and teachers, Riz Mirza, says third eye, the vision of this with the third eye also opens the third ear. And in a way I agree with that, because when we are able to see beyond the duality, we are connected to the extrasensory perception, which is much closer to the divine vision as we imagine it than a simple mundane human perception. So the practical way to practice it is to place an object, and you can start with a little coin or a big coin or something even bigger. You're placing it right here in your, where we have the imaginary third eye. And you may realize that you can only hold it in meditation where you're completely still for maybe 2 seconds, and then it falls off. The trick is to see what thought went through our mind when the coin fell off. With practice, and I promise you, it takes practice, you will be able to walk around for a very long time and a coin will not fall off. But when it does, it's a good idea to see what was it that threw you off the balance, what disturbed the even nature of your homogeneous electromagnetic field. The interesting thing is that when I show this trick or this exercise to the kids, like kids of age 7, 8, 10, 12, they love this trick. And as soon as I put the coin, it just glued to their forehead. I swear, it happens to me every time. Kids have no problem to hold on to the coin. Adults, however, will press the coin against the forehead, trying to glue it on. Some starting to check, and they freak out to see how stable the coin is on my forehead. Now, I practice, like if I go into meditation, I practice with bigger objects simply to see what it feels like, and it feels really amazing. It feels as if your whole skull and the facial muscles, especially on the forehead, are relaxing and calming down, and it's a beautiful feeling. I really like it. This is a piece of rose quartz which I put on my forehead, and I can pretty much hold it there for about an hour in meditation until it starts sliding because I'm perspiring or something. But if my forehead is pretty dry and I wipe it with a sleeve in a very sloppy manner, as you can see, it stays on my forehead as well. It's a big chunk of rock, I would say. Yeah, it's there. This is just for fun. I took this thing that really looks like an eye, and there was an event that I went to where the guy glued a little third eye right here in the middle, and I showed up with this thing, and I sat through the whole event with my eyes closed but my third eye pretty open. I really have to like bend over for it to fall off my forehead. But glass actually is not a very good example. This thing is made out of glass because glass has amorphic formation. Actually, it's a liquid. It's not even crystal, so it doesn't have crystalline structure. So it's not a very good conductor for the electromagnetic energy, but still it sticks there pretty well. There you go. It doesn't fall off, even though I'm like nodding my head. Anyways, you get the idea. So the coin would be a great way to start. Maybe you want to start sitting down and simply breathing and feeling the energy right here in the center, because when you start feeling the energy right here in the center, you in a way really go beyond the duality with even your attention. So starting to bring your attention somewhere into the center beyond the split vision of duality is the first step, and from there you will be able to see other things, and you will observe how you see things and don't emotionally react, because when you emotionally react, the coin falls off, and it's an indication of disturbance in your field, and you can really feel then how does it feel to be disturbed and fall off your own center, and how does it feel to be in your center. So in a way, you're not practicing to hold a coin, you're practicing to observe How does it feel on the inside to be centered, and how does it feel to be off your center? So there you go. You eventually will be able to drive to work and walk around with a coin in your forehead, causing people in front of you to freak out. And then, when you see people freak out and the coin falls off, you know what threw you off your center. It's a great trick to really observe your own thoughts, emotions, feelings, and reactions. It's a very good way to observe it and to put yourself into the position of observer rather than being someone who identifies with the thoughts and feelings and reactions. So good luck practicing. Here's your third eye. And thank you for watching this video. I look forward to your comments and observations. Bye. Namaste. Shalom.